NFL 24. And our spotlight is on Michael Pittman, who's third in the league in catches this season and ready for more this week. It's the Colts and the Texans, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, so here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And how about this young man? Took the NFL world by storm. As a 6th-round rookie, signature mullet, mustache, but 21 touchdowns for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Great personality, and everyone gravitates towards this guy. Teammates love to win with a quarterback who leads them like that, and fans love to root for a guy who seems just like them.
On second down, Minshew under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. They run once more with Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw it, Minshew. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now 2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 25. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Ball start. Offense.
They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 3rd down and 10. Now Minshew. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Will Anderson in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through. And the Colts have the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And it felt like it watching the game tape. He got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that. But he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stop the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
Taken in at the 22. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Only a couple there, and so he'll be brought down about the 28. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's Taylor. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Here's King. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game when the emotion got a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have the Texans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. And Woods has it complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Just a gain of a yard there, and that will be 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to throw from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Desmond King making the tackle. From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now Minshew has it knocked out, fumble, and the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football for ball security.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Minshew's throwing into the hands of Pittman here. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11 at the 41. too shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though. 3rd and long. Under pressure, and they get it to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan they have so hard because they got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something different.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans back out there and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. Take it at the 37. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retake center stage.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Well, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Here's Minshew.
This taken in by Downs. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Will Anderson.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. He'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. On 1st down, here's Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Stroud. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Wow, and that is incomplete.
So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis for the Colts on top.
As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans as they'll square off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Good good games in the late afternoon as well. One being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the LA Rams. And then finally a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. It was a strong first half for the well-traveled quarterback, Gardner Minshew. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Man in motion left. That's Collins. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Singletary trying the left side. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Ball start. Offense.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Well, maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. I think he thought he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On the handoff, it's Singletary. But he's able to
pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz from 4 yards out.
And the Texans are back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, this. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 11 that time. The Colts first down.
Okay, take us to score here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, the quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Now a give to Taylor.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Second and short, bunch of rundowns. It's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will Anderson bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Gay's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game of 9, 16-7.
So 3 points response there to that opening touchdown this third quarter.
And that's an important three, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw right sideline here is complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Stroud will run the option left. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
First down, Houston.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Stroud.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Got a man, it's Brown. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And, oh, this is close. They needed 7 yards, and 7 is what they got. Cutting it close, but the referee signals it is a first down.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action.
This will be caught by Brown. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
80 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better really as the night's gone on.
Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as we get this up to about the 42. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, new set of downs. Clock continues
he's stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Out of the gun is Minshew. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. Needed 13. They got 14 on 3rd down.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Shrugs him off. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 25.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Minshew. He's got his target. It's clear for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts? Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
4th down. Here's Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And quickly, they get to the line.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the counter, this is Singletary. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Texans on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
This one left side caught by Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
This goes to the tight end, Aaron Saubert. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
That's complete. It's Collins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Stroud.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
2nd down, goal to go. And Stroud now to throw.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And they will take a knee here. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Colts,
they do get that 10th win of the year as they finish up at 10-7 overall.
And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Texans,
it could be a potentially devastating loss as they finish with a mark of 9-8.
But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.